Hello students, I am Mrs. Madhavi Salodkar. This is the next lecture for TY BCom students. Name of the subject Business Statistics second paper. Lecture number 73. Second term Unit 6 Lecture 5. Topic name is Test of Hypothesis first part. Today we have to see testing population proportion equal to specified value. Some examples and problems based on this test. See the example. A salesman in a departmental store claims that 60% of the shoppers entering the store leave without making a purchase. A random sample of 50 shoppers showed that 35 of them left without making a purchase. Are these sample results consistent with the claim of the salesman? Use 5% level of significance. So the claim is in percentage. So we can say that the problem is based on third large sample test, which is nothing but population proportion equal to specified value. So H0 in notation can be written as P is equal to P naught against H1 P not equal to P naught. H0 in words will specify 60% of the shoppers entering the store may leave without making a purchase. So under H0, the test statistics is given by Z is equal to P minus P naught upon square root of P naught Q naught upon N, where P is nothing but X upon N, which is equal to sample proportion. P naught is the claimed proportion, Q naught is equal to 1 minus P naught, and N is sample size. Given that P is equal to value of X is 35, sample size is 50. So as N is greater than 30, this is a large sample test. So small p proportion is nothing but 0.70. P naught claimed proportion is 60%. So capital P naught is equal to 0.60. Value of Q naught will be 1 minus 0.60. Q0 is equal to 0.40 and sample size is 50. So Z can be calculated as 0.7 minus 0.6 divided by 0.6 into 0.4 divided by 50, which is nothing but 0.1 divided by square root 0.0048, which is equal to 0.1 upon 0.06928. So answer is 1.4433. So mod Z calculated is equal to mod 1.4433 is equal to positive 1.4433, which is less than 1.96. So therefore we accept H0 at 5% level of significance. Conclusion: 60% of the shoppers entering the store may leave without making a purchase. Next example. Out of sample of 100 residents in a certain area, 73 found to own their homes. Test the hypothesis that proportion of house owners is 80%. Use 5% level of significance. As the claim is in percentage, we can say that this is the third large sample test, in which H0 in notation can be written as P is equal to P naught against H1 is P not equal to P naught. So H0 in words can be given as proportion of house owners may be 80%. Then under H0, the test statistics is given by Z is equal to P minus P naught upon square root of P naught Q naught upon N. So P is equal to X upon N, which is nothing but sample proportion. So out of 100, 73 people own their house. So small p is equal to 0.73. P naught is the claimed proportion. They are claiming for 80%. So P naught is equal to 0.82. Q naught is 1 minus P naught which can be calculated as 1 minus 0.80, so that is the 0.20, and n, that is sample size, is equal to 100. So z is equal to 0.73 minus 0.80 divided by square root of 0.8 into 0.2 divided by 100. So that is equal to minus 0.07 divided by 0.04. So answer is 1.75. So mod z calculated is equal to mod of minus 1.75 will be positive 1.75, which is less than 1.96. So we accept H0 at 5% level of significance. Conclusion can be stated as proportion of house owners may be 80%. Next example. A personal manager believed that 18% of the company's employees work overtime every week. If the observed proportion this week is 13%, in a sample of 250, can we accept the belief as reasonable at 5% level of significance? So H0 in notation can be written as P into P0 against H1 P not equal to P0. H0 in words can be stated as 18% of the company's employees work overtime every week. Under H0, the test statistics is given by Z is equal to P minus P0 upon square root of P0 Q0 upon N, where P is nothing but sample proportion, which is equal to 13%, 0.13. P0 is the claimed proportion, which is given as 18%, so 0.18. Q0 is nothing but 1 minus P0, so that can be calculated as 0.82. Where sample size N is 250. So Z is equal to P minus P0 upon square root of P0 Q0 upon N, which is equal to 0.13 minus 0.18 divided by square root of 0.18 into 0.82 divided by 250, which can be written as minus 0.05 divided by 0.024298. So after calculations, the Z value can be written as minus 2.05778. Now the level of significance mentioned is 5%. So we can say that mod Z calculated is equal to mod minus 2.05778 is equal to positive 2.05778, which is greater than 1.96. We reject H0 at 5% level of significance. So conclusion, 18% of the employees may not work overtime every week. Next example. A wholesaler in apples claims that only 4% of the apples supplied by him are defective. A random sample of 600 apples contained 36 defective apples. Test the claim of the wholesaler. See the solution. H0 in notation can be written as P into P is equal to P0 against H1 is P not equal to P0. H0 in words, 4% of the apples supplied by the wholesaler may be defective. Then under H0, the test statistics is given by Z is equal to P minus P0 upon square root of P0 Q0 upon N. So small p is calculated as X upon N, which is equal to sample proportion, which is nothing but 36 upon 600. So answer is 0.06. P0 is the claimed proportion, that is nothing but 4%, so 0.04. Q0 is 1 minus P0, so 1 minus 0.04, that is nothing but 0.96, and value of N is 600. So Z value can be calculated as 0.06 minus 0.04 divided by square root of 0.04 into 0.96 upon 600, that is equal to 0.02 divided by 0.008. So the answer is 2.5. So mod Z calculated is equal to mod 2.5 is nothing but 2.5, which is greater than 1.96. Therefore, We reject H naught at 5% level of significance. Conclusion: 4% of the apples supplied by the wholesaler may not be defective. Next example. The manufacturer of a patent drug claimed that a specific drug was effective in 90% cases in revealing an allergy for a period of 8 hours. In a random sample of 200 people who had the allergy, the medicine provided the relief to 160 people. Is manufacturer's claim legitimate? So in this example, the sample size is 200. Out of 200, 160 people got the relief. We want to check whether the percentage of getting the relief is 90% or not. So the test is the third large sample test. Testing population proportion is equal to specified value. So H naught in notation can be written as P is equal to P naught. Against H1 is P not equal to P naught. H naught inverse. A specific drug may be effective in 90% cases in relieving an allergy for a period of 8 hours. So under H naught, the test statistic is given by Z is equal to P minus P naught upon square root of P naught Q naught upon N, where P is equal to X upon N, that is nothing but sample proportion, which can be calculated as 160 divided by 200. So that is nothing but 0.8. Capital P naught is equal to claimed proportion. They are claiming for 90%. So 0.9. Q naught is nothing but 1 minus P naught. So 1 minus 0.9, which can be written as 0.1. And sample size N is equal to 200. See the formula see the test statistics Z, that can be written as P minus P naught upon square root of P naught Q naught upon N, which is equal to 0.8 minus 0.9 divided by 0.9 into 0.1 upon 200, which is equal to minus 0.1 divided by 0.00045, which is equal to minus 0.1 upon 0.02121. So if we perform the division, the answer is minus 4.7140. So mod Z calculated is equal to mod minus 4.7140, which can be written as 4.7140. This is greater than 1.98. It should be 1.98. 1.96. Therefore, we reject H naught at 5% level of significance. Mod Z calculated is equal to minus 4.7140, which is equal to 4.7140, which is greater than 2.58. So we reject H naught at 1% level of significance. So conclusion: a specific drug may not be effective in 90% cases relieving allergy for a period of 8 hours. Next example: 200 people were attacked by a disease and 180 survived. Can we say 85% people survive if they are attacked by this disease? Use 5% level of significance. So the test is third large sample test. Testing population proportion is equal to specified value. So P naught, H naught in notation can be written as P is equal to P naught against H1, P not equal to P naught. H naught in words can be specified as 85% people may survive if they are attacked by this disease. So under H naught, the test statistics can be given as Z is equal to P minus P naught upon square root of P naught Q naught upon N. So small p is equal to sample proportion, which is nothing but X upon N, and from the given data we can say that P is equal to 180 upon 200, that is equal to 0.9. P0 is the claimed proportion, that is nothing but 0.85. Q0 is 1 minus P0. So 1 minus 0.85, that is equal to 0.15. And N is the sample size, which is nothing but 200. So Z can be, test statistics Z can be written as P minus P naught upon square root of P naught Q naught upon N, which is equal to 0.9 minus 0.85 divided by 0.85 into 0.15 upon 200, which is equal to 0.05 divided by 0.025248. The answer is 1.98029. So mod Z calculated is equal to mod 1.98029 is equal to positive 1.98029, which is greater than 1.96. Therefore, it is rejected at 5% level of significance. So conclusion can be written as 85% people may not survive if they are attacked by this disease. Next example. A company producing spark plugs claimed that there would be 10% defective spark plugs. When a sample of 500 was taken, 62 were found defective. Test correctness of company's claim. So H0 is equal to P is equal to P0 against H1, P not equal to P0. So H0 inverts, there would be 10% defective spark plugs. Under H0, the test statistics can be given as Z is equal to P minus P0 upon square root of P0 Q0 upon N. So sample proportion P is nothing but X upon N, that can be calculated as 62 upon 500. So the answer is 0.124. Capital P0 claim proportion is 10%, so 0.10. Q0 will be 1 minus 0.10, that is equal to 0.90, and value of N is 500. So test statistics Z is equal to 0.124 minus 0.1 divided by 0.1 into 0.9 divided by 500, which is equal to 0.024 divided by 0.01347. So the division value becomes 1.7888. So mod Z calculated is equal to 1.7888, which can be written as positive 1.7888, which is less than 1.96. Therefore, we accept the claim at 5% level of significance. Conclusion. There may be 10% defective spark plugs. Hence, company's claim may be correct. Next example. A soap manufacturing company claims that 36% of the households use their brand of soap. In a survey, it was found that of 1,600 household, interviewed, 512 used the soaps produced by the company. Is the company's claim justified? Use 5% level of significance. So H0 in notation is written as P is equal to P0 against H1, P not equal to P0. Null hypothesis in words, H0 is given by 36% households may use the soap manufactured by a company. So under H0, the test statistics is given by Z is equal to P minus P0 upon square root of P0 Q0 upon N, where P is equal to X upon N, which is nothing but sample proportion, which can be calculated as 512 divided by 1600. So the answer is 0.32. Claim proportion is 436%. So claim proportion is 0.36. Q naught is equal to 1 minus P naught, which is equal to 1 minus 0.36. So answer is 0.64. So and N is equal to 1600. So Z can be calculated as 0.32 minus 0.36 divided by 0.36 into 0.64 divided by 1600, which is equal to minus 0.04 divided by 0.012. The answer is minus 3.3330. So mod Z calculated is equal to mod minus 3.3333. The value is positive 3.3333, which is greater than 1.96. Therefore, we reject H naught at 5% level of significance. Conclusion can be written as 36% households may not use the soaps manufactured by the company.